Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. Sorry I've been gone for a while. I've been kind of busy with some other projects. Anyways, I'm back and I want to continue this series and see as far as I can push this. So definitely like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate the support and yeah, keep watching and let me know in the comments your feedback, questions, and all that stuff. So let's get started on this video. Today we're going to talk about the minor scale. We're going to talk about minor chords. So we looked in previous videos at the major scale, and we learned that the major scale has the pattern from the root note of whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. So in the minor scale, it's obviously different, and from the root note, it's gonna be whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. And in terms of the different scales, they all have different feels. So the major scale feels different from the minor scale, and why it feels different is because of the change in the intervals between the notes. So, for example, the very obvious change in the scales in the major and minor scale is the third note. In the major scale, we go whole step, and in the minor scale, we go whole step, half step. So this changes entirely the feel of that scale. And when we want to take a look at the minor scale, we're going to start on the A minor scale because in the previous videos we did the A major scale to start, and so we looked at the E major scale as well, but we worked on the chord progression on the A major scale, so I want to start this this concept on the A minor scale. So let's take a look at what that sounds like. So we start on the root note A, we go whole step to B, we go half step to C, go whole step to D, go whole step to E, go half step to F, whole step to G, whole step to A. Again, the A at the end is an octave higher from the A we started with. So that's the A minor scale. So obviously you can do it on any other scale by just following the pattern. So I'm going to go to the next concept now, which we're going to take a look at the A minor chord. Again, like the chord is made up of the root note. In this case, it's made up of the third in the scale and the fifth in the scale, just like in the major scale. But remember, the third is different. So this is definitely going to change the feel of the chord. So to compare the sounds, just take a listen, and we're going to take a look at the A major chord. That was A major. I'm going to play it again. Now let's take a listen, give a listen to the A minor chord. It's more mellow, a bit melancholic, and definitely feels different compared to the brighter A major scale. A major chord, excuse me. A major chord, very bright. A minor chord, a bit mellow. So let's take a look at that formation for the A minor chord. So we have our index finger on the first fret of the B string. We have a middle finger on the second fret of the fourth string, and we have our fourth string being the D string, and we have our ring finger on the second fret of the G string. So again, index finger, first fret B string, middle finger, second fret D string, ring finger, second fret G string. And just like in the A major chord, we strum from the fifth string, which is the A string. So So that's the A minor chord. So let's just break that down real quick. So we have the root note, A. We have the fifth, which is E. Fifth is the same in the major scale and the minor scale. We have the A repeating on the G string. We have the C, the third in the minor scale. It was a C sharp in the major scale. So because of the change in interval from whole step to half step, now we have a C as the third. And we play the open string on the first string, which is the E. So strumming that again. And when you deal further with a bit of music theory, the third in the minor scale is going to be called the flat third. It's called a flat third because it's a half step lower than the third in the major scale. So the major scale is kind of like the reference scale, and every other scale can be described in terms of like referencing the major scale. So in the major scale, we have the third being the C sharp. We go flat, where we go half step lower to a C, and that's going to be the flat third. So I mean, that's just information for you. If you don't get it, you get it definitely in a week or two, or maybe in the next 2 videos. So let's just play that again. So we got the A minor. Now we're going to take a look at the E minor chord. So the E minor chord is going to be the index finger playing on the second fret of the A string, right here. Middle finger playing on the second fret of the D string. So, and we're strumming from the top string to the bottom string, from 6 to 1. Let's go, do it again. Compare that to the E major chord, which you already saw. Much brighter compared to. You can also play the E minor chord by using your middle finger and ring finger, or index finger and middle finger, whatever you feel comfortable with. There's advantages to using both, but you can choose whatever and just get some finger strength development already. So what did we go through today? We went through the minor scale and we went through some minor chords, and we talked about how the minor scale feels different because of the change of intervals between the notes in the scale compared to the major scale. And we talked about how you can reference that third note of the minor scale as the flat third, using the major scale as the reference scale. So let's just do a simple strumming pattern between the A minor chord and the E minor chord. So A minor to E minor. So let's add one more chord we already know. So let's do the D major. So let's go A minor to D major to E minor. Let's do it again. A minor. So guys, I'm gonna stop there. Like some new concepts to kind of like understand. It's just information you kind of have to know. Like you cannot calculate this stuff. It's just it was just set up that way, and you just have to know it. But the more you think about what you're doing, the easier it gets. And you know, like I started dealing with music theory like at the start of the year, and it took me about a month to get the points. And then every week you can learn a new concept. Every month you can learn a new concept. Don't rush it. Don't try to read a whole book in 1 week. Obviously, you have to kind of use the knowledge you're acquiring as you go. So today took a look at the minor scale. We took a look at some minor chords, and we took a look at playing between like playing a simple pattern between the different chords. Keep practicing. Subscribe, like if this was helpful to you. Leave a comment. Ask any questions in the comment section. Let's definitely try to start a discussion. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care of yourselves and see you.